60s and 70s, Kerala went through intense social and political upheavals following the Communist Party coming to power in 1957. And I saw people getting caught in changes, not knowing how to cope up with changing times. Elipathayam is about such a household and its headman Karnavar Unni. Like a rat, he is trapped in a cage of the feudal mindset and he needs to be given a shock treatment to cope up with the changing reality.
And coming to Elipathayam, I think that's the first time we were talking about music. The theme music which you introduced in there, it is not adding to anything, but it does that itself is a statement. How did you arrange? Because lack of music, earlier the sparingly music, there you're making a statement.
While doing this Elipathayam thing, we had a lot of discussion about what music should be there, etc. And then we finalized on something. And we went and recorded the whole music. But I was somehow unhappy. I told him, look, MBS, I'm not happy with the music. He was also very upset. And the night I woke up with this music. And I did not go back to sleep because if I go back to sleep, I will miss it. So then I explained to him in my very crude way what I am expecting. It's like something dropping. And then it doesn't, it's like an unfinished sentence. It comes to its fruition only towards the end of the film.
For my recollection of Elipathayam is the music, the way it emerges.
I wanted to create an eerie feeling.
Yeah, that is exactly
yes,
comes
an
out.
Eerie feeling. So there is an equation between the people who live there in that old house, the traditional old house, and the rats who have taken over the house.
Yes. So almost like the house itself is a rat trap.
When the film opens, you have several objects shown. Actually, they give a glimpse of the life lived there in the past, the real feudal past. It is no more there. Only this man has imbibed certain characteristics of that. And his psyche is highly influenced by that.
He refuses to accept realities. And in fact, at the end, you are pushing him to reality.
Watching Elipathayam, you realize there is a society outside.
Yes.
It's on the brim.
Yes.
Just on the other side, they are there. Yes. You have to open the door to them and they come in.
Yes.
That's what happens when this Rajama, his sister, got sealed. Yes. The woman who brings milk to the house, and also that woman who was trying to kind of entice the man, they are turned real people with so much sympathy and care for them. So they are already there. But when at the time when this man refuses to be, to undergo a change, he needs a shock treatment. Yes. The emotional wise, intellectual wise changes did not affect him. In fact,
you need a shock treatment.
He needed real shock, physical treatment, physical shock.
Yes.
And he emerges from that at the end, so that he doesn't succumb to it. Yes. He emerges from it so that he has a chance to make use of the experience that he has gone through.
Yes. Elipathayam is Adoor's first color film, and his use of color for each of his characters and the house and its sepia surroundings to buttress the situations in the film will remain a study material for the film students across the world. Those who appreciate Adoor's films is engaged in a debate for years that Elipathayam is indeed his classic, his best film. With Thomas Elia, the Cuban filmmaker, on a visit to India, terming it as a classic, and the British Film Institute describing him and the film as the most original and imaginative film, no one must have a doubt that indeed Elipathayam is his best film, which gave him a place in the history of global meaningful films.